And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Love's checked in. The Cavaliers shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders, but thus far he's proved to be worth it.
They set the pick. Durant attacking. Back to Westbrook. Ibaka right side. The wide open look for Durant. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
Westbrook against Irving. Westbrook passes to Adams. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's LeBron. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 3 assists now in this one. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Cantor against Mozgov. Cantor kicks to Payne. Cantor's shot is off.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. It's always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Well, safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on confidence Clark his entire career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence and back it up. When he's hot from the floor, he can take over games single-handedly.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And for Smith and his confidence, last year even he said he's on pace to be one of the best shooters the game has ever seen. So obviously not lacking in belief in his ability.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Jefferson's checked in for James. And Shumpert in there for Smith.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim. And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
And not sure if I can agree with J.R. Smith's assessment that he'll be one of the greatest shooters of all time, but he's pretty deep into his career at this point. Maybe he's hoping for a Kyle Korver type of career after 30 years of age.
Fry dishes to Thompson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Hey, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
Cantor checked in for Oklahoma City. Well, talking about Channing Frye last year, the three-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, landing in back of Kevin.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Kevin Love's checked in for Frye. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Thunder trailing by 15. Durant for three. No luck. Jefferson with some nice D.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Durant. Good D by Thompson. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. No good on the buzzer beater. And so that's the end of the first half. Cavaliers ahead. They finish off the second quarter on a 20-6 run. And will return. Shortly. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. 12 points and also a block shot.
Inside, you've got Ibaka and Cantor. Morrow is the two with Durant the three. And it's Westbrook in the point guard. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
Ibaka, no luck.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Cantor kicks to Morrow. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed. Nice touch there near the hoop.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters, but such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
And the Thunder making a change here. Adams checked in. Here's Durant. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. James, the pass to Mozgov. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Whoa, whoa, that'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
LeBron dishes to Mozgov.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
That doesn't go either for Durant.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Shumpert comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Thompson is double. To the middle. Here's Dellavedova. Here's Shumpert. And he jams it with authority.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim. And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
And stolen by Love. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Rejected by Collison. Love against Singler. Cantor kicks to Collison. And the rejection by James.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Shumpert with the steal. And pushing it up is Cleveland. The Cavaliers again in transition. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Thunder shoot only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. And it's Westbrook missing. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Cavaliers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Here's Ibaka. Off target from outside. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cleveland ahead. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.